Hey, how are you? Just so you know, I've been a proud user of the Toronto City Key for 7 years, and I've accumulated keys of different designs ever since its inception back in 2015. So what you're going to be looking at is are rather the keys that I've accumulated in the past 6 to 7 years. I hope you enjoy the presentation. This is the initial Toronto key to the city, designed by Streets TO, and it has Key to the City 2015 to commemorate Pride. Now, keep in mind, not only do you have the nice color here, there's also the design of the waterfront of the city of Toronto, which will get better over time. However, the color is gone over time. And you also have the same design, but with a four-number code and pretty much the same design on the other end. And I got this from the Maple Leaf Garden Loblaws for $40. Now the costs have gone up significantly. You'll know what the price is over time in this presentation. This is the second key in the run of the Toronto City Key. This is from 2016. Second year, I might add. It has the logo, Toronto Key to the City, with the waterfront and the year. However, if you look at the back of it, you have a QR code with alphanumeric letters on it, and as well as the website as well. Now keep in mind, the design is persistent with the design of the key, the size of it, but the difference is how they present it with a QR code on this one, as well as an alphanumeric code, which is one number, one letter, two numbers, two letters to make it unique. And over time, things get a lot more secure as time goes on. This is the third key in the Toronto Key to the City collection that I've earned from 2017. This is more of a brass look than anything else. It still has the waterfront on it, but it's all black. And there's also a really nice engraving on it. Not to mention, if you turn it around, tap here, and you got a code here, as well as the Toronto Key to the City website as well. Now, as long as I can remember, they always kept the design persistent. So therefore, when the merchant knows you have this key, they have to give you the perk involved. There have been occasions I've been denied the perk for whatever reason. I'll tell you that later on. This is the fourth key in the collection, and this has a more elaborate version with the Rogers Center, CN Tower, as well as a ferry going through it, and also the waterfront in much more detail than in previous years. Like the previous key, there is a little black thing there, and there's also Toronto Key to the City with the QR code, sorry, not the QR code, the Twitter hashtag if you ever take a photo of it. Now it's getting more technical with Twitter, so it's kind of cool when you go on their Twitter page and you send them a page when you go to one of the merchants. Let's say you go to Seba Wine Bar in any of the three locations, let's say King Street, they'll give you credit for that. And believe me, these guys have really good customer service. I've had a couple of occasions last year. Trust me, they're good. This is the fifth, one, two, three, four, fifth key in my collection. And believe it or not, in the first 2 months of the fifth anniversary of the key, they actually had a video in which someone was humming happy birthday to this thing. Now, the key itself, year, logo, same as last year, sorry, the previous year. Also, there are little shifts in the background. If you pause the video and you enlarge it, you'll know what I mean. It's the same thing on the other side. There's a code with the black thing you can tap, which I've never done to this day, and also the hashtag for Twitter and also the logo. It's kind of cool that I still keep these because that's probably the best thing going now. If you go on their website, you get to take a look at all the perks that you are entitled to. You get anywhere from like 40% off this to a free appetizer to a free this or whatever the case may be. Get the key. Trust me, it is worth your money in more ways than one. This is the sixth and the last one to date, which is the 2020 version. This little spherical thing, I don't know, could be the Raptors Cup. Sorry, the NBA Finals Cup back in 2019 when they won it, as well as the Rogers Center or a few other buildings to highlight the waterfront, but there's no ferry on it. So that's pretty cool, as well as a prominent code and as well as 2020 on it. This appears to be one of the latest streetcars that they have circulating right now. So now that you've seen all the keys for yourself, I'm possibly one of the few who actually keeps them as a keepsake. So one of these days, should you ever get the key, here's what you do. You go on TorontoCityKey.com, go under orders and take a look at the selection. You can get it for your company if you are part of a company, your HR, CEO, whatever, to word employees. There's a steep cost involved. Or if you get it for yourself, you have two options. Grandfathered, which means whatever you pay this year, it's permanent as long as you are a member, or it's a 1 year thing and you only pay a bit extra, and that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Feel free to thumb up this video as well as subscribe to me. I don't have very many subscribers to begin with. Anyhow, take care and all the best for 2022.